Priest crushes Tama Tonga on Smackdown.
Brutal Smackdown finish, Priest wins.
Damian Priest dominates Tama Tonga. Smackdown shock, Priest ends it. Tama Tonga falls to Damian Priest. Make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update.
What if the entire match wasn't really about winning, but about sending a message no one fully understood until the final seconds?
And more importantly, what exactly was Tama Tonga trying to prove when he stepped into the ring with Damian Priest like he had nothing to lose?
Because when you look back at what happened on SmackDown, it didn't feel like just another match on the card. It felt like something simmering under the surface finally boiling over.
The arena was already loud before either man even touched each other.
That kind of loud where you can't tell if people are excited or just waiting for something to go wrong.
And honestly, that's usually a sign that SmackDown is about to get messy in the best way possible.
Damian Priest walks out first, and you can tell he's in that mindset where he's not here to play around.
No extra posing, no unnecessary theatrics.
Just that slow, controlled walk like he already knows how this story ends.
And the funny thing is, whenever Priest moves like that, fans always get a bit nervous, because it usually means someone's about to have a very bad night. Then Tama Tonga comes out, and the energy shifts. You know that feeling when someone enters the ring and it doesn't feel like an entrance, it feels like an arrival? That's Tama Tonga. No hesitation. No fear. Just straightforward intensity like he's already decided the ring isn't big enough for both of them. And before the bell even rings, you can already feel it. This isn't going to be clean. This isn't going to be pretty. This is going to hurt.
The bell finally hits, and there's no feeling out process.
None. They immediately collide like two people who skipped introductions and went straight to the argument. Tama Tonga throws the first real shot, and it's sharp.
Not flashy, not fancy, just effective.
And you can hear that reaction from the crowd like, oh, okay, we're doing this tonight. But Damian Priest doesn't back up. That's the thing about him that always stands out.
You expect him to absorb damage and reset, but instead, he absorbs it and steps forward like pain is just part of the entrance fee.
He answers with a strike that snaps Tama Tonga's head back, and suddenly the pace is set. Fast. Aggressive. Uncomfortable. And you know what's funny?
There's always that one moment early in matches like this where you realize neither guy is trying to win quickly. They're trying to break each other down piece by piece.
Like it's personal, even if no one said why yet. Tama Tonga starts targeting Priest's midsection, trying to slow him down. Smart strategy. If you can't overpower the guy, you take away his base. But Priest isn't just power. He's endurance. And that's where things start to get tricky. Because every time Tama thinks he's gained control, Priest finds a way to stand back up and reset the chaos. At one point, Tama sends him into the ropes and hits a stiff strike on the rebound, and you can hear the crowd react like they're bracing for something worse. But Priest doesn't go down. He stumbles, sure, but he stays upright. And that's where frustration starts creeping in for Tama Tonga. And frustration in a match like this? That's dangerous. Priest starts shifting gears. You can literally see the change in pacing. He stops reacting and starts dictating. Big forearm shots. A heavy shoulder tackle that nearly flips Tama Tonga inside out. And suddenly the match feels less like a fight and more like a storm rolling in slowly but inevitably. There's this moment where Tama tries to regain momentum with a quick counter, and it almost works. Almost. But Priest catches him mid-sequence and just drops him with a counter that looks like it came out of nowhere. The crowd reacts instantly, and you can feel the momentum tilting. And if you've watched enough wrestling, you know this part of the story. This is where things start speeding up, right before the crash. Tama Tonga refuses to stay down, though. That's what makes him dangerous. He doesn't wrestle like someone trying to survive. He wrestles like someone trying to prove something even if it costs him everything. He starts throwing heavier shots. More risk. More desperation.
He even manages to push Priest into the corner and unload a short burst of offense that gets a solid reaction from the crowd.
And for a second, just a second, it feels like maybe Tama Tonga is about to steal it. But Damian Priest has that switch. You know the one. The one where everything changes. Priest absorbs a final strike, pauses for half a second, and then everything slows down. You can almost feel the arena shift. Like people realize, oh no, he's about to lock in.
He catches Tama Tonga coming in, shuts him down, and suddenly the offense stops mattering. It's like trying to push through a wall that just decided it's done moving. Priest starts building momentum again, and this time it's heavier.
More intentional. Every strike feels like it has weight behind it. Not just physical weight, but consequence. Tama Tonga tries to counter, tries to fight back, but the openings are shrinking. Every move he makes gets answered immediately.
And then comes that stretch in the match where things get quiet for a second. Not literally quiet, but emotionally quiet. The kind of moment where the crowd is waiting for something big, and the wrestlers know it too.
Tama Tonga makes one last push.
A sudden burst. A risky strike sequence that gets him a near opening. But Priest catches him.
Just catches him. And that's when you know it's over. Because when a match shifts from who has momentum to who can still stand, it's no longer balanced. It's survival.
Priest lifts the pace again, and this time there's no hesitation.
No back and forth. Just control. You can almost feel Tama Tonga realizing it too.
That subtle shift in body language where the fight is still happening, but the outcome is no longer in doubt.
And then it happens. The final sequence.
Priest lines it up with that calm intensity he gets right before finishing things.
No rush. No wasted movement. Just precision.
He hits the move clean.
Brutal, direct, final. And the arena reacts exactly how you'd expect, that mix of shock and acceptance. Like people knew it was coming, but didn't want to believe it until it actually happened. 1, 2, 3. And just like that, it's over.
Damian Priest stands tall after a match that felt less like a highlight and more like a statement carved into the ring itself. Tama Tonga, meanwhile, is left in that position nobody likes to be in, close, competitive, but not quite enough.
And here's the thing that sticks with you after a match like this, it wasn't just about who won. It was about how Priest won. Controlled. Ruthless when needed. Patient when it mattered.
Like he was waiting for the exact right moment to close the book.
And Tama Tonga? He didn't look weak. Not at all. But he looked like someone who ran into a wall that doesn't move no matter how hard you hit it. You've got to wonder what this means moving forward. Is Priest building towards something bigger? Or was this just another step in a much darker, more calculated path we haven't fully seen yet? And Tama Tonga, does he come back sharper? Angrier? Or does this loss start changing how he approaches these fights? That's the part WWE always plays so well. One match ends, but the questions don't. And honestly, that's why fans stay locked in. Because nothing ever feels fully finished. If you watched this match, I've got to ask you, did you feel that shift when Priest took over, or did you think Tama Tonga still had a way back in it? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this is one of those matches people will argue about for a while. And if you're enjoying breakdowns like this, you already know what to do: subscribe, like the video, and stick around, because Smackdown has a habit of turning one match into a whole new storyline before we even realize it. And seriously, thank you for watching and hanging out through the breakdown. It means a lot, and I'll catch you in the next one.